Today, from FedEx Field in Landover, Maryland, it's the NFC Wild Card.
Winner go home is the mantra, and off we go. We're underway in this NFC wildcard game. This taken in at the goal line. And he brings us out past the 20 to the 24. So here are the Bears now for their opening drive. They'll be led out by the #1 overall pick in the 2019 draft from Oklahoma. It's Kyler Murray. They'll start by running the option to the right. And a nice run past the 30-yard line there. Here's the first carry for Ezekiel Elliott. And he'll be upended at the 33 following a gain of 3. And guess what? It brings up third down. They'll try and run for it with Elliott. And he gets this one to midfield before he's brought down. A good pickup, 17 yards and a Bear first down.
Good running right there. And this is a man who was a 1,000-yard rusher in the regular season, so you know he's going to get his chances. And he picks up nice yardage on that one.
So after a good run by Zeke, another 1st and 10. Here's Murray from midfield. This pass complete to Higgins. And he'll be brought down inside the 40-yard line. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. Inside give to Elliott. And he's going to take this ahead for right around 3 yards, but no more than that. 2nd down.
Yeah, I don't know if it's exactly a win-win, but if you're on offense, you'll take that kind of a run, all right? It was kind of stacked up, found a little bit of yardage, and frankly, they're pretty close to staying on schedule on offense. The playbook is still open for the coordinator.
Meanwhile, Murray's throw taken in by Sutton. And they're going to have another first down here as the tackle's made at Washington's 23. Now Murray. And he'll go underneath here to Elliott. And they've got this down to about the 12-yard line. From down at the 12, it's 1st and 10. Now back to the ground with Elliott. And he takes it inside the 10 to the 8 before he's out of bounds. The first down run got 5. Here's 2nd and 5. Now they'll run the option to the short side left. And he'll be brought down right on the edge of the goal line at about the 1-yard line. The 6 yards on the pickup, and it leaves him with a 1st and goal. Murray now to throw. Touchdown Bears! A.J. Green. A 1-yard touchdown reception. And the Bears will strike first here in this wild card matchup. Extra point by Bass, up and good. And it's now a 7-0 game. So that one a pretty time-consuming 10-play drive. And the end result is a Bears touchdown. Taken at about the 1. And a good return as he'll be stopped just shy of the 30-yard line. So out comes the Washington offense onto the field. Leading him out is their quarterback, the former 12th overall pick. Some refer to him as the natural, Deshaun Watson.
And he was absolutely sensational throwing the football all year long, better than 40 touchdown passes. That means he made good decisions, and his team trusted him with the ball. So I can't imagine a scenario in this game where they change their philosophy. If they trusted him in the regular season, they're going to trust him now and let him turn it loose.
On 2nd and 10, Watson. They'll try and set up the screen to Swift. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. Off of play action, it's Watson. And complete to Zach Ertz. And he takes this one down almost all the way to the 30. A good pickup there, 21 yards.
Man coverage on the left side, so I really like the design of this play because they opened up the field and brought their tight end the other way on a crossing route. That's a lot of ground to cover if you're a defender. I've been there before, unable to stay with his man there.
And that's just a solid, good physical run there as he motors for 9 yards. After one, 7-0 on EA Sports. And this is incomplete. He was trying to get it to Zach Ertz that time, and it's 3rd and short.
Well, that's a defensive coordinator's got to be happy with that result. They took away all options downfield and forced the incompletion.
They'll try and run here with Swift. And he's going to have a first down here as he gets this one to the 17-yard line. So from the 17 now, here's a 1st and 10. From the red zone now, Watson. He's got this to Pickens. And the Commanders are going to have 1st and goal coming up as he's out of bounds right around the 5-yard line. And he'll get him a bit closer as he's down to the 2-yard line. From the 2 now, 2nd and goal. Mostert is not going anywhere. He'll be hit and dropped for no gain at the 2-yard line. This is a big play in this wild card matchup facing 3rd and goal. Again, it's Mostert. And he'll take this into the end zone. Touchdown, Washington. Raheem Mostert taking it in from 2 yards out. And the Commanders are an extra point away now from tying this ball game. Extra point by McPherson, up and good. And we are tied at 7. A 10-play drive that time. And it was capped off by a touchdown run from Raheem Mostert. Each team's had it. Each team has scored. 7-7 here as the kick's away. And he'll just sit on this one as their drive will start at the 25. The Chicago offense set to get started. And, you know, listen, there's 2 ways to get the number 7 seed. You can back into it or you can charge your way into it and seize it. But ultimately, once you're here, you can throw that out the window. You've got to come to play.
Yeah, you just think of that phrase, any given Sunday or Saturday as the case may be. And even though this is a 2 versus 7 matchup, don't think for 1 second that this game's going to be a pushover. Anything can happen once the playoffs begin.
Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. Well, they'll run it here on the jet sweep. And a 5-yard gain gets him to the 42. 5 yards remain on 2nd down. Murray going to throw. His throw incomplete. They come up now 3rd and 5 following the incomplete pass. Throwing now is Murray. He gets this complete to Cephas. And he will have the Bears 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. They don't need to run another play here before the 2-minute warning. Let's see if they do it anyway. A 1st down carry by Elliott. And some solid footwork there as he'll take this down to about the 38. A Chicago 1st down there on a gain of 11. 2 minutes to play here in this first half of the NFL playoffs. Murray now on 1st down. And he'll protect himself at the end here as he winds up getting pretty decent yardage. From the 30 on 2nd down, Murray And he's going to have the hook up to Sutton. And he's brought down, but not before he reaches the 8-yard line. Creeping up on a minute to play in this first half. Now a throw to the end zone on first. I believe they buzzed down. They're going to take another look at this play with all reviews coming. So that challenge, a successful one. Extra point by Bass, up and good. And that makes the score 14-7. After the touchdown, Bass to kick it away. This will be fielded inside the 5. And they'll start this drive just across the 30. Pretty nice work on the return. The Commanders back out late in this first half. And with just under a minute to go, they might try to think about mounting a drive here if they can and get in the end zone. Could potentially tie this game up. On 1st and 10, Watson. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's second down. So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on 1st down. Throwing again is Watson. He'll drop this one off to Swift. They do get a yard there, but only a yard. Leaves them with 3rd and 9 looming.
That might feel like a little bit of a lost opportunity there for the offense because the defense brought pressure that time. And sometimes against that, you can get out to your running back, and it can turn into a big gain downfield. But what a nice job they did getting to him quickly and holding him to a short gain.
They'll come to the line here needing 9 yards to pick up the first. Throwing on 3rd down, Watson. And connecting here with DJ Shark. And he has a big gain inside the 40 before being dropped. And Washington now going to use the first of their 3 timeouts as the clock will stop with 33 seconds to go in the first half. On 1st down, it's Watson. That's complete to his receiver, McLaurin. And they're going to move it down to inside the 25. Now another timeout called for by the offense. So that means they're down to 1 remaining here as we head toward halftime. To the air yet again, Watson. And that's out to the flat for Swift. And he will be brought down at about the 6-yard line. Now here's a timeout as they're going to get it with 8 seconds remaining here in the first half. Another strong gain on the last 2 plays. They've moved it a combined 33 yards. A chance now to get even before the break as they come up 1st and goal. And that is caught. Touchdown, Washington. T.J. Hockenson in the final seconds of the first half. And the Commanders have a chance to tie the game here in the final seconds of the half. CD for them. This has just been an offensive explosion here in the 2nd quarter.
Yeah, held scoreless in the 1st quarter. Now they find the end zone again here in the 2nd. Sometimes you just have to have some patience. A lot of people think it's always an adjustment. You have to change what you're doing. Sometimes you just have to do your game plan just a little bit better. And I think that's part of what we're seeing here.
Extra point by McPherson, up and good. And that is going to tie our game as we approach halftime. This one tied at 14 now as he sends this one away. And not wanting to risk anything here late in the half, he'll just take a knee and they'll bring the football out to the 25. And we will likely not see another play here as they take the knee and head into the intermission all tied. So we come upon halftime here in this NFC wildcard matchup. As we'll send you down the coast now to Orlando, that's where we find Jonathan Coachman ready with our EA Sports halftime report. Coach.
All right, Brandon.
Well, look around the NFL. We'll have to wait for postgame because we are moving right through halftime and on to the 3rd quarter. And here comes a return from just beyond the goal line. And it's a pretty good return here as he'll get this up to the 29. The Commanders up first on offense as we begin this third quarter. And, CD, we are in for a very intriguing second half. This is what we wanted, all tied. This is what postseason football is all about.
It certainly is. And doesn't it speak to the parity in the NFL? Roughly half the teams that made the playoffs a year before miss the next year, get replaced. We know it's an any given Sunday mentality. Nothing's easy in the playoffs, but when you have your shot, they're eager to seize it.
Sharks got it, left side. Now they face a second and long following the holding penalty. Watson now to throw. And he whips that one incomplete there. An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on third down. Watson. He's got a man, complete. And he'll go out near midfield at the 49. A real letdown defensively. That was third and a bundle, but they allow the conversion. On 1st and 10, it's Swift. And some room to roam now. And he'll cross over out of bounds right at the 25. 41 yards rushing for him now, and he's only carried the ball 4 times. Now a first down throw, Watson. Into double coverage, and it's intercepted. Kaiir Elam makes a pick, and the Bears are going to get the football here as he gets this up past the 20-yard line. So it was a drive that had real promise here to begin the third quarter, but ultimately derailed by the INT.
And that was the position you wanted to be in, coming out to start this third quarter, get a nice drive going, looking for the end zone. Possibly got a little bit too greedy right there.
And not a whole lot of room to operate there on the first down run. He gets maybe 3. 3 yards on that last carry. Here's 2nd and 7. Shotgun now for Murray. And he will slide to a stop. He does have the first down. Opted to run for it. The decision a good one. Picking up the first, getting 14 yards on the scramble. Up the middle. Here's Elliott. Oh, look at the juke. And strong running there as he's across midfield and down to the 49. From Commanders territory now, it's 1st and 10 at the 49-yard line. Here's Murray. He's got Bellinger. And he's got this down a yard or 2 shy of the 40 before he's out of bounds. On 2nd down, Elliott. And he'll get it inside the 40 to the 39. They'll get 3 as the drive continues. It's a first down. Here's Murray as he sets to throw it. On the slant, completes to Sutton. And he's going to get this down near the 25.
You can see the time and effort and thought that they put into their passing game because it was evident right there. It looks like a simple pitch and catch, but you and I both know that they have planned for this and worked hard to make it happen.
Murray now on first down. And they do get him down, but not before he's able to slip it inside the 5-yard line. They'll try to run it in, going option right. And he will push his way forward down to about the 3-yard line. 2 of their 3 red zone trips so far they've come up empty on. They'll look to reverse that trend on 2nd and goal. They'll try to run it in with Elliott. And he'll be brought down on what's going to turn out to be the final play of this third quarter. One quarter remains in this NFC wild card matchup. This is the National Football League on EA Sports. Murray now, 3rd and goal. Steps away. Quick hitter here, it's complete. A terrific job there to keep him out of the end zone. And now it'll be 4th and goal. So now one of the biggest kicks of the night is forthcoming. This to break our 4th quarter tie. The kick by Bass is good. And they take a 17-14 lead. So he waited on the sideline for his first chance in the ball game, and it didn't come until the 4th quarter, but he connects there. A big one to give him the lead.
Boy, you talk about coming in cold. I don't care how many times you kick it into a net. You're not really ready when you go out there and all that beef is coming at you trying to block the kick. Big spot, and he delivers.
The Washington offense at the line and ready to roll. If they want to advance in this divisional round, look, obviously the time is now. Trailing here in the 4th as they go to work on a crucial drive, 1st and 10. Watson on 1st down. This one caught. It's the tight end, Hockenson. And he takes this one down almost all the way to the 30. Call that a very strong gain of 24. Tell you what, he's been able to put the ball in some tight spots all game long. That throw, no different.
Yeah, a lot of people would call it a gutsy type of a throw. I think he looks at it as, I can do it, so it's not that big of a deal to me, and I'm going to keep firing.
Watson's throw here complete into the hands of Ertz. This gain not quite as good as the last, but still over 40 yards between the two. From the red zone now, they'll look to throw. He's got it. Touchdown, Commanders. George Pickens, a 15-yard touchdown grab. And the Commanders have moved out in front here in the 4th quarter. This has definitely been a back-and-forth affair, and now they have the lead here in the 4th quarter.
Yeah, and they gave up the field goal on that last drive, as we remember, but it felt like their offense told them, don't worry about it. We've got your backs. We'll come back with a touchdown of our own, and they did.
Extra point by McPherson, up and good, and that will make this a 4-point game. After the touchdown, McPherson on to kick this one away. And he won't return this one. He'll go down to a knee, and they'll start at the 25. At the line, prepping for their next drive, the Bears offense. And they will be looking to answer the touchdown their defense just surrendered. Still a good chunk of time remaining here in the 4th quarter, and a chance to regain the lead in a tight one. That'll be a pickup of 4 as they work with his 4-point 4th quarter lead. Following the pickup of 4, here's 2nd and 6. To throw is Murray. And his throw is incomplete.
So much of this game is focus and concentration. And whenever I see guys running the in route, I know that in the back of their mind, they're always wondering who's lurking inside that might put a big hit on them as they try and catch the ball.
And that is incomplete. Here now, Johnny Townsend. And surprisingly, this is the first punt of the game for either team. And he'll get this away into the icy winter air. It'll be a 39-yard punt, no return. And it will be Washington football now with a 1st and 10. Out there set and ready for this next drive, the Washington offense. And this a very important drive leading in the 4th quarter of this wild card game. But this one far from over as they start out here 1st down. Finds Pickens out right. And they nearly get this all the way to midfield. Mark him down at the 49. Not totally home free yet, but it's looking good as they come up 1st and 10. Here's Watson. This to McLaurin out on the left side. And he's got a 1st down following a pickup of about 13 as we will take a pause here for the 2-minute warning. So it's Commanders football as we get back to it. They've got a 1st and 10 as they look to try and finish this one off. A good gain of 9 before he's brought down at the 28. So fresh out of the 2-minute warning, and here's another timeout taken with 1:55 remaining. Another yard would probably put this thing in the books. It's 2nd and 1. They'll stay on the ground with Mostert, and he'll be a little shy of the 25 here at the 26-yard line. Now the Bears going to use the second of their timeouts. That'll leave them with just 1 remaining in this 4th quarter of play. They will run straight ahead with Swift. And I think this defense knew what was coming as he is smothered behind the line. You'd have to think likely another running play coming here, 2nd and 11. Swift going to try up the middle. And not much of a hole there as he gets it down to about the 24-yard line. 7th play of the drive forthcoming on 3rd and 8. Watson now to throw. And the throw there going to be incomplete. So on 4th down, out trots the kicker in a big spot here. This will get the lead up to 7. McPherson's kick is good, and that'll make this a 7-point game. Well, from a defensive perspective, though, I think maybe they're saying, hey, we did what we needed to do, kept this a 1-score game.
Yeah, without a doubt, because they were able to bleed some time off the clock, right? Put themselves in a good position, but it's not out of reach yet, okay? Being able to hold them to a field goal means that they do have a chance to come back and win this game.
The Bears offense ready to go for their next drive. Charles, a very uninspired effort the last time we saw them out there was a quick 3-and-out, and they punted the football.
Yeah, and you never want to get stopped so soundly during a series, but what would be even worse now is letting it happen again right here. They've got to get going.
He's got Elliott, and the defense here giving him no recourse but to get out of bounds after a gain of just a yard. They'll wind up getting just a yard out of it, and they're going to be staring at a 3rd and long here. Now Murray. Right back to his running back, Ezekiel Elliott. Murray, one final try. Over the middle, complete into the hands of Trimble. And they're able to work this across midfield to the 48. Well, 1 win down, still 3 to go to get to the most hallowed ground in sports, but a good start.
A terrific start because they get to move on. Unfortunately for the team that lost, it's a long offseason ahead for them now.